my channel. I hope that everyone is having a wonderful day. So first thing on the agenda that I want to talk about today is that I got my sit-down camera back. This camera is just a little bit better quality for sit-down videos like I'm doing right now than my vlog camera. So I'm going to be using my vlog camera like when we're vlogging and downstairs and making meals and what I eat in a day and like all that good stuff. But my sit-down camera was giving me so many different problems. I just wanted to get it looked at and fixed and all that. So we're good to go. We got it back and we're ready for sit-down videos. My vegan supplement routine. So as you guys know, on January 26th, I did go vegan, and I kind of waited to make this video just so that I could like figure out like what I need in my diet, do my own research, and then I kind of wanted to share with you guys what supplements I'm taking, what I like, and all that good stuff. So instead of just sitting here and talking about it, I thought that we would start this video out with a supplement routine. So show you how I use it in my meals, when I like to take it, why I like to take it, and all that good stuff. So we're first going to start with the supplement routine, and then I'm going to talk about how I transitioned into a vegan diet. So if you are interested in transitioning into being vegan or vegetarian, or even just adding in some vegan meals into your current diet, I applaud you for being open-minded, and I still think that that is a win, especially this new thing that's kind of been going on, Meatless Mondays. I think that that's awesome. So even if you're not planning on going vegan or anything like that, I'm still going to be sharing tips in this video just for overall health and wellness and just healthy living, because at the end of the day, guys, that's what I'm about. I'm pro healthy living. That's what my channel is about. So the first supplement that you want to have in your diet as a vegan is B12. And the reason being is this is something that you do get from animal products. So you have to replace it with a supplement. So I take this after breakfast, and this one is a dropper. You just drop it in your mouth like this and hold it in there for like 30 seconds. And along with that supplement, I will also use nutritional yeast, which also has B12 in it, as you can see on the back of the label. And I will put this on anything salty or savory, and it kind of has a cheese flavor, so it's a great replacement for cheese. So as you can see here, I'm just having some avocado toast. I add some nutritional yeast, and then that also helps with the B12. Next supplement I'm going to be going in with and talking about is spirulina, which if you watch my channel, you've seen me use before. It's a blue-green algae. So since we are not eating fish, this is definitely important to have in your diet. However, I will say it's kind of a gross taste. You just want to make sure to use the serving size, which is 1 teaspoon. And then you just want to mix it in with things. You can mix it in your smoothies, your protein shakes, your green juices. Today I am making avocado pudding, which I will leave the recipe down below, or the video that I have where I make it, and you could kind of dress it up with a little agave and coconut, and then you don't taste spirulina. My next supplement is a plant-based protein. So I like to have this either after the gym, after I work my muscles, or I like to have this as a breakfast on days that I'm running out the door, and this is just a quick and easy thing to make in the morning. I also like to have this with my plant-based protein milk, which has 8 grams of protein, so it starts to add up. You don't have to worry about not getting enough protein on a vegan or vegetarian diet, because trust me, you can get all of those things from tofu, beans, quinoa. We're just replacing where we get our protein from. And the last thing you want to have in your diet is omega-3. So something like chia seeds or flax seeds, you can add them to your smoothies like I'm doing here. Here I have flax seeds. Sometimes I just switch up what I'm using and I add them to protein shakes. The first thing that I want to mention is it's okay to not know everything when you are transitioning into a vegan diet. I think that anytime you kind of mention like, this is something I want to do, this is something I'm excited about, social media kind of turns it into this whole thing and expects you to be an expert. And then you put that pressure on yourself and you expect to be an expert. So at the end of the day, it's really important to know that it's okay to not know everything. And it's also okay to figure things out as you go. There are so many things that I have figured out as I was going. Like, so many people told me, okay, now you have to be high carb, low fat. I tried that. It made me feel really bloated. As you guys know from my channel, having too many carbs in my diet has never felt good for me. I like carbs, but not like too many all day, like high carb, low fat. That just didn't work for me. everyone's body's different. At this point, what I found works for me is having a balance of everything, you know? Sometimes I like to have things with high fat, you know, like avocados or coconut oil. And sometimes I still like to have a lean salad that doesn't have a lot of carbs in it, doesn't have a lot of sugar. And then for dinner, I do like to have carbs. I like my sweet potatoes, I like my brown rice, I like my quinoa, you know? So it really all depends on you as a person and what feels right for your body. So for me, a balance of everything feels the best. So if you want to go vegan, but you're afraid like, oh, well, I'm scared to go vegan because like I don't know everything and I still have so much to learn, and that's kind of making me not want to go vegan, don't let that stop you. The second thing that has really helped me is starting slow. So the first thing that I did was I started to go vegetarian. I started to have dairy in my diet, but I took away meat. So that was what I did for a while. If you're new to my channel, sometimes I do these celebrity videos where I eat like a celebrity for a day. I try all their meals or I try their workout or whatever the case may be. But I tried Ariana Grande's diet, and as you guys know, she's vegan. I felt really good that day. Like I felt like, okay, I think I could go dairy-free, but I wasn't like 100% committed yet. For me, I thought I could never live without cheese. Like I love dairy, I love cheese, I love ice creams with milks in it, and like all that kind of stuff. So I didn't think that I could do it. And I never thought that I was gonna be vegan, guys. I thought that I was just going to give up meat and that was it. And I have to be honest with you guys, going meat-free feels really good, but you feel the best when you give up dairy, because I know that that's like the one that everyone's always like, how do you do it? I know that that's gonna be so hard. Honestly, that's where you see the biggest changes and results. And I know for me, like instantly my skin was better. It was just like, gave up dairy, better skin. And then the other thing with giving up dairy is, this is just a personal thing. I don't know if everyone's going to have the same like results or whatever, but when I wake up in the morning, I always have like a fog in between my eyes, and it's just kind of like, it does go away. For the longest time, I thought it was just from high sodium or lots of salt in my food, which can also lead to the fog in between your eyes when you wake up. And by the way, this is like so hard to explain. Like my mom knows exactly what I'm talking about, but when I explain it to people, they're like, oh, you mean like the crusties in your eyes when you wake up? I'm like, no, it's like, I don't want to say it's a headache, but it's like you feel like pressure in between your eyes when you wake up, and then it just starts to go away as you wake up a little bit more. And what I would do is reduce sodium from my diet. I would reduce salt and I would still wake up with that fog, and I just could never pinpoint like exactly what it was. Just kind of thought like, this is me, this is how I'm gonna wake up every day, and that's that. But once I gave up dairy, that was like instant. The morning after my Ariana Grande video, no fog in between my eyes. I was like, wait, what? And then of course, like the glowing skin, which you guys probably already know because a lot of people talk about that, but you know, milk and dairy products and all that can clog your pores. So my advice here is to really just start slow, you know, maybe give up meat but keep dairy, or vice versa, or even just starting with meatless Mondays. I think that that's an awesome trend that's kind of going on, and just adding more plants into your meals. And even if you just go a few days out of the week where you're like, I'm gonna be vegan for 2 days, and then I'm gonna, you know, eat my normal diet, then that's totally fine too. And then you can sort of transition, and then you can also see that a vegan diet doesn't have to be like boring or bland or anything like that. All about the seasonings, guys. If you have good seasonings, it's going to taste very similar and really good. The third thing I want to talk about is knowing your why, and this is what's going to keep you motivated and on track. A lot of people have asked me, you know, is it hard? Do you want to slip up and this and that? And honestly, no. And the reason being is because I have such a strong and compelling why. It goes beyond my health. Like me and Jared didn't go vegan for our own health. We honestly, and don't get mad at me for saying this, but we honestly don't believe that eating meat is unhealthy. We just don't like the way animals are being treated. We don't like what it's doing to the environment. For me, going vegan goes beyond any health benefits for me. I always say like those are just perks, like having health benefits of like better skin, having more energy, like that's just perks of being vegan, but that's not enough to keep me vegan. You know what I mean? Like when I see my family or friends eating, you know, nacho cheese and, you know, ice cream and candy and all that, which by the way, all those things you can have vegan. But when I see them eating like non-vegan things, yeah, things smell good and yeah, I want to have them, but the thing that keeps me so on track to not even be tempted to have something is knowing my why, and overall just having strong beliefs. The last thing I want to say is, at the end of the day, guys, you have to live your life. You can't think of this as like a life sentencing, like, oh no, after I give up everything, like my life is gonna be so boring and this is gonna suck and all that. No, at the end of the day, you have to do what feels best for you. I've had so many different subscribers reach out to me and let me know I'm vegan every single day. I'm even vegan within my lifestyle, you know, the different products I buy and this and that. But every year on my birthday, I still have my mom's cake that she always made. And it's not vegan, and that's the one treat that I have. Or I've had people reach out and say to me, you know, I'm vegan for the most part, but I'm not quite vegan yet in my lifestyle with the products I buy and this and that. At the end of the day, it's just all about improving your life and doing what you feel is right. And don't feel pressure from other people. All of us buying less is making a difference. So even if sometimes you are having milk or cheese or meat, if you're buying less, that's still making a difference in this world. And we should all applaud one another and cheer each other on and not pick out the things that each other is doing wrong. That is not helpful at all. And if anything, that is not a vegan attitude to have. Everything is an improvement. Everything is helping. Just remember that. Like, any choice you make to reduce the waste in this world or reduce the animal product, you're helping, you're making a difference. So I want you to remember that. So I love you guys so much. I hope that this video helped. Leave any thoughts, comments, opinions down below. And yeah, we can have a whole discussion in the comment section. So I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye.